This story comes from Indianapolis, where a black girl by the name of Chanti Dixon, who's 30 years old, has been unalived by a Latino Uber driver by the name of Francisco Valadez, age 29. Now, it's been said that Chanti Dixon has gotten off work at 3 a.m. at nighttime. She called the Uber to take her home, and that's when Francisco Valadez pulled up to pick her up. And he basically all-worded her and unalived her. At first, you may think this was just a regular casual crime. You may think it's just something ordinary, something that, most criminals do. No, absolutely not. The only reason why Hector has unalived this black person is because she's black. It has nothing to do with anything else. Because even if, which she has, she made fun of him while he was trying to all-word her. When he pulled down his pants to all-word her, she said something that hurt his feelings, meaning she wasn't pleased with what she saw. So after his feelings was hurt, she disrespected him, right? When he pulled the pants down, she said something rude and disrespected him. And then he shot her in the head. Had that been a Latina girl, he would have never shot her. He would have just continue to all-word her. He would have commenced to all-wording her. He probably would have said something rude, disrespectful back, probably cursed her out in Spanish. But he would have never took her out. He only done that because she's black. And this is where the hatred is coming from Hector to black people. The hatred Hector has for black men. He's using the hatred he has for black men against black girls. Because he hates black men, he's taking out that anger and frustration on all black people, don't matter the gender. What I'm trying to show you is that these Latinos are very racist towards black people. The difference between them and the KKK, that the KKK is upfront with it. And you could respect that. That's gangster. That's gangster to me. When you're racist and you let it be known you're racist, right? You use the N-word right in front of a black person, even though you're not supposed to. That's gangster. Because that means you're ready for whatever comes with it. The KKK, he shows who he is. Hector and this bitch Maria, she hates black girls. Maria hates black girls just as much as Hector hates Tyrone and Jamal. Okay? But we're going to do something else on Maria because they actually are jealous of black girls. They get mad when they see a black girl that's successful, making money, have a better job, a car. Black girls told me that. She said she has a nice car and Latinas keep looking at her with this look, like as if they supposed to have that car. Just because they're light skinned with good hair. They're very envious of black girls. Right? They're not as educated as black girls. They definitely don't make as much money as black girls. Okay? The U.S. Congress have 160-something black people. 90% of them are black girls. 90% of these black Congress people. Okay? However, they are racist to black people. That's why they're committing these crimes. They've been in your communities for 60 years. You still allow them to use the N-word. If a white guy uses the N-word, you black people is going to physically do something about it. You want to punch him in the face, knock him down to the ground. If a white lady uses the N-word, you black people are going to physically do something about it. You're going to slap her in the face. Okay? For using the N-word. But yeah, Hector and this bitch Maria gets to use the N-word for 60 fucking years. And you haven't done a damn thing about it. Why? You think, no, they're not your fucking people, guy. You keep saying Latinos and Native Americans. No, they're not your fucking people. They didn't come on slave ships. Tell me one time in history when they came on slave ships. They're not your people. However, this horrific crime that Hector done to this black girl, after he unalived her, right? He all-worded her again for the second time. Once in a car, and then he took her out, out on the street and did it again. That is savage. That is bestiality. That is another level type evil. That's how much hatred he has for you. But you shaking his hand, letting him use the N-word. When you do shit like that, you let them use the N-word, they think you're dumb. Because they know they hate you and you let them use the N-word. That's why they have absolutely, positively no respect for you. No respect for you. They look down on you, guy. They look down on you. They think you're not going to be anything in life. They think they're better than you. They think they could work better than you. They could take your resources. That's how they view you. As their competition, not their friend. This crime was done out of hatred. And it's not going to stop until you put a stop to it. And how you put a stop to it? First of all, you got to stop them from using the N-word. When you do that, now they're going to know you're on to them. Now they're going to know you're not their friends. Now they're going to know you're not stupid. Because that's what they think you are. Because you letting them use it and they hate you. That's the first step to getting their respect. Make them not use the N-word. And now they're going to take you serious. Now they're going to know they cannot play with you anymore. Because you already stopped them from using the N-word. So if they say that again after you stop them, you know what comes after that. You know what comes after that. If you warned them and you told them the first time and they use it again, then you know what comes with that. They know what comes with that. That's the level you got to have it on. You got to have it on that level that they know you're not playing games with them. If not, they're going to keep disrespecting you. Who does that? Who the hell raped somebody like you did to this black girl? Unalived them for saying something about his manhood because she didn't like what she saw. Then he shoots her in the head, drags out the car, and all-word her again. And then, you know what he told the cops? He told them that a black guy did it. That's how much hatred he has for black men. This Hector character. He hates you, guy. He did this to her. He told the cops a black guy did it. That a black guy was trying to rob her. Dragged out the car, all-worded her, and unalived her. He put the blame on black men. That's how much he hates you. He could have said any other race. He could have said it was a racist Indian, a racist Arab. No, he put it on black men. That's how much he hates you. He has no respect for you. No respect for you. But you're worried about white supremacy. When your biggest enemy is right in your fucking face, right under your fucking nose, right next door to you, motherfuckers. And you ain't doing shit about it. Live in your fucking community. How the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Well, we're learning more this morning about a woman allegedly murdered by her Uber driver just yards from her home.
Metro Police now tell us that Uber driver allegedly confessed to that murder. Matthew Foltz is following this story this morning with more on a crime that police are calling not only disturbing but disgusting. Good morning, Matthew.
Hey, good morning to you both. This is just a heartbreaking story all the way around. Metro Police telling us that they have arrested 29-year-old Francisco Valadez in connection to Shanti Dixon's murder. Now, officers say that they found Dixon on Sunday naked in a wooded area along Wagner Lane near East Raymond and Shervin Drive. She was found with gunshot wounds and pronounced dead at the scene. According to court documents, Dixon had ordered an Uber after she got off work around 3:30 Sunday morning. Police say Valadez gave investigators conflicting statements before admitting to shooting Dixon in the head while he was trying to have sex with her in the back of his car. Police also claims Dixon made him mad with something she said before shooting her.
This is disgusting. It's disturbing. And we, Ms. Dixon especially, her family, no one deserves to be treated this way in our community. And I am so sorry to her family that we're here today.
Now, Valadez is under arrest right now on a preliminary murder charge. Investigators are also asking anyone that may have encountered him on a rideshare to come forward. We also reached out to Uber, and they tell us that Valadez has been banned from their rideshare service. Meanwhile, Julia and Jalea, coming up at 5:30, you'll hear more from neighbors living in that community and more about who Dixon was.